Hi and welcome to my channel, Hopewell Stories. Today's video is how a millionaire CEO was bullied for being poor, then showed up to office in a Rolls-Royce. It was a cold Monday morning in downtown New York. The sun was just rising, casting golden light over the tall buildings. People rushed to work, dressed in suits and carrying coffee cups. In one of those buildings stood the headquarters of Starkwell Industries, a big tech company known across the world. Inside, people were already busy at their desks, typing away on laptops or rushing into meetings. But not everyone was focused on work. A few employees huddled near the coffee machine, whispering about something strange that had just happened. "Did you see that car?" one man asked. "Yeah, a Rolls-Royce pulled up outside," another said. "Who would drive that here? I heard it's the new CEO." The whispers spread through the office like fire. Nobody expected this. The new CEO was supposed to be some young guy who came out of nowhere. No one knew much about him, except that his name was Jordan Blake. And now he showed up in a Rolls-Royce? 3 years earlier, Jordan Blake was not a rich man. He was just a quiet college student trying to make ends meet. He wore second-hand clothes, lived in a tiny apartment, and worked late shifts at a gas station to pay for school. At university, he studied computer science, hoping to build something great one day. But life wasn't easy. Some of the wealthier students looked down on him. They made fun of his old shoes, his cheap phone, and the way he sometimes skipped lunch to save money. One day, during a group project, a classmate named Marcus laughed at him in front of everyone. "Look at Blake's phone," Marcus said, holding it up. "This thing is older than my dog." Everyone laughed. Jordan tried to smile, but inside he was burning with embarrassment. Later that night, alone in his apartment, Jordan stared at the cracked screen of his phone and made a silent promise. "One day, I'll show them all." After graduating, Jordan didn't get a fancy job at a big tech firm like the others. Instead, he started small. He built apps, sold them online, and slowly began to earn money. He kept working hard, learning more, failing sometimes, but always getting back up. He saved every penny and invested wisely. Within 2 years, his little startup grew into a booming business. By the time he was 28, Jordan had millions. His company created smart home devices used by families around the world. He became famous in the tech world, but not many people knew what he looked like. When the CEO of Starkwell Industries retired, the board searched for a replacement. They wanted someone young, innovative, and fearless. They found Jordan Blake. Back in the present, Jordan stepped out of the black Rolls-Royce and adjusted his suit. He looked calm, confident, nothing like the quiet kid who once ate instant noodles every night. He walked into the lobby of Starkwell Industries, and the receptionist nearly dropped her coffee. "Mr. Blake?" she asked nervously. "Yes," he said with a polite smile. She scrambled to press the button for the elevator. "Your office is on the 45th floor." As the doors closed, Jordan took a deep breath. This was it, his first day as CEO of one of the biggest tech companies in the country. Inside the office, the rumors were flying. "No way that's really him," said Marcus, now a senior manager at Starkwell. "That poor kid from college, running this place." Marcus had been at Starkwell for 5 years. He was well liked by most, partly because he came from a rich family and knew all the right people. He had never forgotten how he treated Jordan back in college, but he also never thought he'd see him again. Until now, Jordan's first meeting was with the executive team. As he entered the room, everyone stood up and clapped politely. Marcus was sitting at the far end of the table, eyes wide. "Good morning," Jordan said, smiling as he sat down. "Welcome, Mr. Blake," said the head of marketing. "Please, call me Jordan." Marcus stayed quiet, staring at him like he was seeing a ghost. The meeting went smoothly. Jordan shared his vision for the company: more innovation, better products, and a stronger focus on helping communities through technology. After the meeting, people were buzzing. "He's brilliant," said one woman. "And so young. Where did he come from?" Marcus followed Jordan into the hallway after the meeting. "Blake," he said, catching up. Jordan turned around and saw him. He didn't look surprised. Marcus, he said coolly, long time no see. You're the new CEO. He did this. That's right. Marcus rubbed the back of his neck. I didn't know it was you. You've changed. Jordan smiled. So have you. There was an awkward silence. Then Marcus said, You know, I always thought you'd do something big. I mean, you were smart. Always knew that. Jordan nodded. Thanks. Over the next few weeks, Jordan proved himself. He made bold decisions, pushed the company to innovate, and treated everyone with respect, even Marcus. But Marcus couldn't shake the guilt. He remembered the things he said, the way he treated Jordan like he was worth less just because he didn't have money. One afternoon, Jordan called Marcus into his office. Close the door, he said. Marcus obeyed, heart pounding. I know what you're thinking, Jordan said, leaning back in his chair. You're wondering if I'm going to fire you, or humiliate you, or maybe make you regret how you treated me back then. Marcus swallowed hard. Is that what you're going to do? Jordan shook his head. No, I'm not interested in revenge. Marcus blinked. Really? Yes, because I don't need it anymore. I've moved past it. But I want you to remember something. What's that? That being rich doesn't make you better than anyone else. And being poor doesn't make you worse. Marcus looked down. You're right. Jordan leaned forward. If you want to stay here, prove that you've learned something. Be kind. Be humble. Be useful. I will, Marcus said. Thank you. Months passed, and under Jordan's leadership, Starkwell Industries soared. They launched new products, helped fund tech programs in low-income schools, and became known not just for profits, but for purpose. Jordan became a role model for young people everywhere, especially those who felt like they didn't belong because of where they came from. He gave speeches at colleges, sharing his story. I wasn't born with money, he told one audience. I had to work for everything. I got laughed at, ignored, and underestimated, but I believed in myself. And that's what made the difference. One evening, Jordan drove back to his old college campus. He parked his Rolls-Royce in front of the library and walked around, remembering. A group of students passed by, pointing at his car. Whoa, whose ride is that? One asked. I don't know. Must be someone important. Jordan smiled to himself. He pulled out his phone and texted his assistant. Book a meeting with the dean tomorrow. I want to start a scholarship program for students who can't afford tuition. He hit send and looked up at the sky. He had come a long way, and he wasn't done yet. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye.